Elected, the silence is over. That answer you searched for so long during your sleepless nights is here. You don't need to run, you just need to listen. Stay with me for a moment, because what you are about to understand today will change the way you see your current problems. This is not a coincidence. It is the beginning of your clarity. It's curious how life places us in specific situations just when the weight of our decision seems to crush us. You probably felt a strange sensation the last few hours, a knot in your chest that isn't anxiety, but a sign that something profound is about to happen. It's no coincidence that your eyes are on these words. This encounter was planned for your peace. Imagine you've been standing before a high wall, exhausting yourself trying to find a way out. Today, the invitation isn't keep pushing but to stop. There's a presence that knows each of your worries, even those you don't dare voice aloud. That presence is here to tell you that your voice has been heard with absolute clarity in the spiritual realm. Trust fully in the guidance you receive today. We often think that great transformations come a bang, but true spiritual guidance usually arrives as a steady whisper asking for patience. It is said that even in moments of deepest divine sorrow, when love sees a loved one suffering, unseen forces are mobilized to intervene. You are not dealing with this alone. There is special protection surrounding your home and your thoughts at this very moment. It's time to let go of that need to control everything. Life has a way of reorganizing itself when we stop resisting. What seemed blocked, those situations you considered lost, are entering a phase of natural resolution. But to see the results, your spirit must be willing to release fear and embrace certainty. Your path is illuminated with clarity and hope. Sometimes, fate allows certain doors to close not as punishment, but for pure protection. If someone left, or if a project didn't work out, it was simply to clear the way for what truly belongs to you. There is a silent justice that takes care of putting everyone in their place and restoring the peace that others tried to steal from you. What you are experiencing now is the closing of a difficult chapter and the beginning of a new phase where the truth comes to light. The honesty you so long to receive from others will begin to manifest. You don't need to beg for answers. Situations will clear up on their own because your integrity has been seen and valued above all else. Type Amen if you feel this message of peace is for you today. Have you ever felt like everyone leaves when things get tough? There is someone who didn't leave your side. That pressure you feel in your chest right now is not a coincidence. It is the weight of a truth you have ignored for too long. Pay close attention, because what follows is the real reason why you are here today. Sometimes, in the deepest silence, something extraordinary happens. Imagine for a moment that in that realm of absolute peace, a whisper is heard. It's not a shout, not a demand. It's simply your name being spoken with a tenderness that hurts. A question hangs in the air. Why keep searching outside for what I've already placed within you? It's striking to think that while the world rushes by and ignores you, the gaze of the divine is fixed on your journey. If at this moment you feel a sudden warmth, or if your eyes well up for no logical reason, don't try to explain it with your mind. It's your soul recognizing a frequency it already knew. You are being called to stop running from your own well-being. Accept with love the guidance that is given to you today. The tragedy of our daily lives isn't a lack of opportunities, but rather that sometimes our hands are so full of fears, resentments, and worries about what others will say that we have no room to receive what's new. A table has been set for you, a period of stability and order, but you remain clinging to the crumbs of the past. Don't give up halfway this time. I often stop to think about how many times we've been on the verge of positive change, only to be pulled back by a distraction or a moment of self-doubt. This is a reminder that you're not here to be a small or timid version of yourself. You were designed for resilience, to overcome what others thought would destroy you. Your spirit is ready for what's to come. I want you to reflect on this. How many times have you been in danger, emotionally or physically, and something invisible stopped you? That timely breaking, that last-minute decision that saved you, that intuition that steered you away from a toxic person? It wasn't luck. It was active protection for your future. Your name is written in a book of intentions that you haven't finished reading yet. There are cycles that only open once. Moments where time seems to stand still to give us a choice. Today is one of those days. You don't need spectacular signs in the sky when the signal is vibrating within you. If you ask for a clear answer to know if you're on the right path, the peace you feel upon hearing this is your confirmation. Write, "I trust," in the comments if you feel your life is being protected. Sometimes those around you try to dim your light because your clarity makes them uncomfortable. They've criticized you, talked behind your back, and tried to make you doubt your abilities. But that very attack is proof that what you carry within is valuable. You are a threat to the darkness because your faith has the power to transform not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. If this message resonates with your current situation, I invite you to join our community. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the spiritual guide that we will continue to develop. By joining, you confirm your intention to walk toward the light and leave isolation behind. And for those who wish to voluntarily support our mission to continue creating this content, the Super Thanks option is available below the video. Thank you for your generosity. Have you noticed that some people seem uncomfortable when you start to shine? It's not your imagination. It's a response to the strength you carry within. Today, what was hidden in the shadows of doubt will finally come to light. Keep your attention here, because you'll discover why they tried to convince you that you weren't capable. This is the exact moment where confusion ends and your true authority begins. We often go through life trusting smiles that, deep down, conceal intentions different from our own. But today, something has changed in your spiritual environment. It's as if a radar has been activated within you, allowing you to see beyond appearances. That feeling that something doesn't add up with certain people isn't distrust. It's pure discernment. You have been granted special protection so that, from now on, no deceitful words can take root in your mind. You are being shielded against manipulation. If someone has been acting behind your back, you don't need to investigate or exhaust yourself. The very force of truth will naturally bring everything to light. Your only task is to observe calmly and remain peaceful. Your eyes are open to divine truth. You may feel like you've been walking through an emotional desert for years. Unexpected betrayals, loneliness amidst crowds, and that constant struggle for well-being that seems to slip further away every time you try to reach it. But deserts serve a purpose, to empty us of what's superfluous and fill us with what truly matters. Today, that drought ends because you've learned to listen to the voice that really counts. Don't let cold logic try to extinguish what your spirit already knows. Sometimes, our minds try to protect us through fear, telling us it's better to expect nothing to avoid suffering. But faith is precisely the ability to keep a soft heart in a world that strives to harden it. You are not like others, and you never will be. Your lineage is marked by resilience that others don't understand. Claim the peace and purpose that belong to you. You are the one who breaks the cycles of stagnation in your family. What your ancestors couldn't achieve, what they could only dream of, is now beginning to materialize in your life through your perseverance. It's not a burden, it's an honor. That's why the obstacles have been so great. The magnitude of your resistance is proportional to the magnitude of the change you will create. There are people around you who, though they seem supportive, speak to you with doubts disguised as advice. They tell you to be realistic, not a dream so big to settle. These words aren't meant to protect you, but to prevent you from surpassing their own limitations. But you were designed to burn brightly, not to be a small flame that goes out with the first breeze. Accept your identity and your spiritual strength. In this plane of consciousness where we now find ourselves, there's a record of your name associated with a greater purpose. Clear instructions about your next step, about the stability you have sought, and about the human connections that will truly nourish you. None of this is far away. It is waiting for your mind to say, "I am ready to receive it without fear." Right, men? Firmly in the comments, if you decide not to let go of the clarity you have received today, do not withdraw from this state of awareness. What you are feeling is not a fleeting emotion. It is a recognition of your own soul returning home to its place of authority. Remain calm, for the structure of your new reality is being finalized at this very moment. Have you ever felt like you're about to achieve something great, and then suddenly everything seems to turn against you? It's not bad luck. It's the final resistance of what no longer belongs in your life. We are at the point of no return, where the old crumbles so that the new can be born. Pay close attention to the next few minutes, because you'll understand why the journey has been so difficult until today. Sometimes life squeezes us so tight we feel like we're going to break. But what's really happening is that the shell of that old version of you, the one who lived in fear, who felt ignored, or who accepted crumbs of affection, is cracking. What emerges is someone who can never again be manipulated or forgotten. It's a version of you filled with a strength that will surprise even you. There are forces that try to keep you in the dark because they know that once you recognize your worth, you will be unstoppable. Don't stop now that you're so close to the finish line. Even if you feel like time is running out or that the promises made to you aren't being kept. Today marks a turning point. The negative words others have spoken about you lose their power this very moment. Embrace your transformation with courage and faith. It's crucial that you understand something few dare to say. You weren't born just to survive or to get by. Your purpose is much higher. You were designed to lead your own life, to improve your environment, and to shine with your own light, not just to heal from past wounds. Healing is only the first step. The next is achieving your well-being. Often, fate has to remove certain people from our lives. They may be attractive or speak kind words, but their energy no longer resonates with yours. If you feel someone drifting away or a relationship naturally becoming distant, don't beg. Don't chase after them. That emptiness is a space needed for the right person to arrive, the one who will truly respect you and walk beside you with honesty. Trust that what is leaving is to make room for something better. I want you to reflect on the times when the weight of your responsibilities seemed unbearable. None of it was in vain. Every tear and every sleepless night was part of intense preparation. What you're experiencing today isn't a chance encounter on a screen. It's a collision of purpose. It's the moment your preparation meets your opportunity. Write, "I'm ready," in the comments to seal your commitment to this new beginning. Imagine your life as a wave gaining height. Favor and stability are rising, ready to propel you. But to ride that wave, you need to be present, attentive, and open-hearted. Don't let distractions or last-minute doubts derail your momentum. What once seemed an insurmountable obstacle will now become the stepping stone that takes you back to where you always belonged. Those who doubted you or looked down on you will witness a transformation they cannot ignore. This is not about revenge, but about spiritual justice. Your well-being is not just for your personal comfort, but to make you a beacon of hope for others still in the desert. You are blessed to be a channel of blessing. Your purpose is greater than your fears. Did you know that there's a record of your life that does not depend on what others say about you? While others were trying to tarnish your name, your victory was being written on a higher plane. Pay close attention, because what you are about to discover is how to reverse every injustice you have experienced. This is the moment when the judgment of men loses its power and the truth of your purpose prevails. There's a change you cannot hide, no matter how hard you try. When the divine decide to act through a person, their face, their voice, and their energy begin to emit a signal that others immediately notice. You are not called to go unnoticed, but to become a beacon of strength and well-being for those around you. Your transformation will be so evident that even those who didn't believe in you will be left speechless. You may feel that your past is an obstacle, that your mistakes are too great, or that you're simply not good enough. But I want to tell you something fundamental. Heaven doesn't seek perfection. It seeks willingness. It's not about how straight you've walked, but about how willing you are to listen and act today. The fact that you're still here, paying attention, is a clear sign that your spirit is awakening from a long slumber. Embrace your transformation and your new beginning. Those parts of yourself that fell dormant, that creativity, that strength, and that hope you thought you'd lost, are coming back to life. Your faith has sent a signal, and the answer is already on its way. Don't let doubt whisper to you tomorrow that this was just a passing moment. What you're feeling is real, and it's the beginning of an alignment where everything will start to fall into place. Your faith is the bridge to your well-being. Imagine there's a spiritual document where everything you truly are is written. The enemies of your peace tried to erase lines from that document, try to add lies about your reputation, and try to convince the world that you were worthless. But today, I've seen those falsehoods consumed by absolute clarity. The very situations they use to try to harm you will become the foundation of your strongest legacy. Every silent prayer you offered, every tear you shed when you thought no one was watching, has been recorded. There was no abandonment, only preparation. You were allowed to pass through certain closed doors to keep you safe from people and situations that would have destroyed your future. Now, that protection becomes provision. Write, "I receive my truth," in the comments to confirm that you are ready to let go of the lies of the past. We are at a pivotal decision point. It's as if life's court is reviewing your case right now. You have the power to choose. You can cling to fear and let the opportunity pass to the next person in line, or you can bravely open your hands and say, "This is mine." You cannot receive something new with hands clenched in fear. Let go of the plan that didn't work. Stop lamenting the door that never opened. What's coming is different, abundant, and bears your name in letters of light. The supply of peace, stability, and purpose is ready to be delivered. You only need to believe you are worthy of receiving it, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are at your core. Your past does not define your destiny. Your faith does today. Do you feel that accelerated heartbeat right now? It's not anxiety. It's the engine of your purpose igniting. That weight you felt in your chest like an invisible chain is about to be released forever. Stay with me in these final minutes, because the door you thought you had lost is, in reality, opening wide in front of you. This is the sign that confirms your waiting time is over. Sometimes we silently give up. We look in the mirror and say, "I guess this is how my life is meant to be," accepting scarcity or sadness as normal. But today I want to tell you that the heavens do not agree with that resignation. Even if you lowered your arms at some point, the strength that sustains you never did. While you closed your heart for protection, a stage was being set where you could finally be yourself without fears or masks. That part of you that still believes in extraordinary, that inner child who knows you deserve better, is the one responding to this message today. It's not too late, and you're not out of time. The window of opportunity is perfect. And the fact that you're listening to this right now is proof that you're in the precise moment of your divine alignment. Let go of the burdens of the past and embrace your present. Get ready, because soon someone will mention your name in an important conversation. It won't be because you pressured or insisted, but because things have naturally fallen into place for you. A no that hurt you for years will transform into a resounding yes that leaves no room for doubt. You're not being asked for perfection in this new cycle. You're simply being present and not withdrawing before receiving what is rightfully yours. Your path clears and doors open. It's strange, but many of the people who left your life thinking they were leaving you ruined didn't realize their absence was the fertilizer you needed to grow. You healed in places they can never reach. Now you're about to blossom in front of those who thought you had no strength left. And this isn't about seeking revenge, but about showing that no pain is wasted. Your story will inspire others to move forward as well. Right? I accept my renewal in the comments to seal this commitment to your well-being. I can sense that something has shifted as we reflect together. The seed of your stability has already been planted, and the roots are growing strong. In just a few days, what you've been waiting for years will begin to manifest on its own. You don't need to force things. Faith is the water, and this moment of clarity is the sun that will make everything sprout. That weight you feel, that pressure that arises when you're alone, isn't who you are. They're just remnants of battles you've already won, echoes of a past trying to silence you. But those chains are breaking right now. The storm is ending and your soul is awakening to a reality where peace isn't a wish, but your natural state. Your well-being is secure, and your rise is inevitable. If you feel this is your moment to blossom, don't let this connection fade. By subscribing and joining our community, you ensure your spirit continues to receive the guidance needed to maintain this new frequency. Don't let the noise of the world extinguish what you've ignited here today. Share this message with someone who needs a reminder that there's still time to start anew. Be the bearer of that hope. Have you ever wondered why, despite everything, you still feel something great awaits you? That inner flame is not an illusion. It is your spiritual compass. Right now, there are invisible movements that are settling scores in your favor. Pay close attention to what follows, because the restoration that is coming will not only give you back what you lost, but will surpass everything you dared to dream of. This is the exact point where waiting becomes victory. Sometimes we get stuck in the what-if scenario, feeding fears that should no longer have a place in our minds. But today, the invitation is to surrender completely, not from defeat, but from absolute trust. While you try to work things out logically, on a higher plane, files are being moved, names are being assigned, and people are being repositioned so that your path is clear of obstacles. What's most impressive is that when you look at the spiritual landscape, your name shines with a special brilliance. It's not an ordinary restoration that's taking place for you. It's a divine reversal. This means that what's coming isn't just to repair the damage, but to give you tools and connections you didn't even know you could ask for. It's a disposition of well-being that defies all human reasoning. You are ready to receive your total restoration. Heaven doesn't wait for you to be perfect to act. Perfection is a mind trap that only serves to delay your progress. What truly mobilizes solutions is obedience, that impulse to say yes to the guidance you receive, even when your surroundings still seem to be in ruins. If you feel this message resonate deep within you, it's because the time of fruitless waiting is officially over for you. Please share this reflection with someone you know who needs answers today. You could be the sign that person needs. And for those who wish to voluntarily support our mission to continue creating this content, the Super Thanks option is available below the video. Thank you for your generosity and for being part of this journey. Your faith activates the solutions you need now. There are likely people around you who watch you with a mixture of affection and fear. It's not that they wish you harm, but they're frightened by the light you radiate. People who haven't healed their own wounds are often disturbed by someone who decides to stand up and shine. That's why they sometimes try to dim your light with criticism or doubt, but they have no idea the strength that supports you. Don't shrink yourself to make others feel comfortable. You've been called to lead your own life with renewed authority. Soon you'll hear a familiar sound. It might be a call, a message, or an encounter that seems like an incredible coincidence, but it won't be. It will be the divine click, the moment when a no that lasted for years becomes a definitive yes. Write, "I am light," in the comments to confirm that you will not allow anyone to extinguish your fire. I want you to connect with that version of yourself who had grand dreams before the world tried to shrink them. That essence is still there, intact. Jesus is speaking directly to you through that hope that never truly died. The lock on your well-being is being unlocked today. It's like a spiritual safe that was locked for a long time and now reveals not only stability, but clarity of mind that will prevent you from ever being confused again. Learn to trust what you feel in your spirit more than what you see with your physical eyes. Logic will always be less powerful than faith. You know these words are for you because your soul is responding with a peace you haven't felt in a long time. You are about to reap not only what you sowed, but much more as a reward for maintaining your integrity when no one was watching. Your past is the fertilizer for your great harvest. Do you feel something moving around you even though you can't see it with your eyes? It's the final alignment of your purpose. What was once an insurmountable wall is now becoming the bridge to your new season. Don't withdraw now, because we are seconds away from a miracle that has been legalized on high, receiving your final signal to manifest itself down here. Your life is about to synchronize with the rhythm of absolute peace. If someone tries to minimize what you're feeling or tries to distract you with doubts, don't waste energy arguing. Don't look back. This moment is a gift designed exclusively for you, not for them. Those who observe you with skepticism today will be the same ones who remember this moment when they see how your life begins to transform in inexplicable ways. Your response to this calling is what will determine the speed of your rise. No matter how far you think you've come or what mistakes you made this morning, well-being is closer than your own breath. This has nothing to do with rigid rules or religion. It's about the essence of your soul returning home. The spiritual gears are falling into place, and a protective light is settling over your home right now. Accept the peace that surpasses all understanding. There is a door that has remained rusted and closed for generations, but today it creaks open with a sound of hope. However, for it to open fully, your will must be present. The miracle has already been authorized in the celestial records, but it needs your conscious approval to materialize in your physical reality. That tingling you feel is not fear. It is a recognition of a truth your spirit has always known. You were not born to fit in. You were born to transform. Write Amen in the comments as your public declaration that you are ready for this new stage. You are the one who decided that the pain of your lineage would end with you. Jesus heard you in those lonely moments when you promised that you would not repeat the bitter stories of those who came before you. Even though you said in a whisper choked with tears, heaven engraved it as a golden promise. Today, The answer to that commitment is arriving. Imagine there's a book of memories where every time you chose kindness over anger and every time you forgave despite being hurt is recorded. That book shines brightly today, bearing witness to who you truly are, not what life tried to make you into, but the whole person you've always been. Your reward is being defended not through your own merit, but because you managed to overcome situations that would have broken anyone, and yet you kept your faith intact. Your integrity is your greatest shield and your best seed. Those who took advantage of your trust or tried to bury your dreams will soon face a different reality. You don't need to seek explanations or confrontations. The veil is being lifted. The favor that now surrounds you will elevate you with such speed that any attempt to stop you will be in vain. Spiritual justice is not about revenge, but about order. Everything returns to its place, and you return to the place of well-being that is rightfully yours. Trust in the silent justice that restores you today. Can you feel how the atmosphere around you begins to vibrate differently? It's not your imagination. It's a sign that the waiting time has come to an end. There is news that is about to knock on your door, and that will change the course of your story forever. Stay in the state of absolute presence, because we are entering the final minutes of an appointment that was arranged long before you were born. This is the moment when the invisible becomes visible. Sometimes we look for external signs when the true sword of the Spirit is already drawn and guarding our entrance. You don't need to keep asking when. What you need is to inhabit the present with the certainty of one who has already triumphed. I see for you an immediate future where tranquility is not a luxury, but your natural state. Imagine waking up and feeling that the stress you carried for years has simply vanished, making room for renewed health and a clear mind. I see resolutions on your path that seem impossible, reconciliations that bring peace to your lineage, a stability that will allow you to rest deeply, and provision that goes far beyond the material. It is about security, about answers you sought in the darkness that now appear in the light of day. All of this is already written, but the final component is missing: your active and firm commitment. Your agreement with well-being is total and absolute. The sky doesn't move with whispers of doubt. It moves with the force of a determined will. On this plane where we find ourselves, there is such intense movement that even time seems to have stopped. There is a scroll with your name that shines with sacred intensity, but that window of opportunity will not remain open forever. It is an invitation to take the step toward obedience, that place where the doors open by themselves. Accept your destiny with courage and resolve. A new version of you is about to be born, one that doesn't shy away from challenges, that doesn't hide when life calls on you to shine. Those around you will notice a radiance in your eyes that they won't be able to explain. It's not superficial. It's a result of having said yes to your deepest purpose. Many won't understand your transformation, but that doesn't matter, because this radiance comes from your direct connection to the source of all peace. It's crucial that you understand that each person who left your life didn't do so by chance. Heaven released them from your life, so that their limitations wouldn't diminish the magnitude of what you're about to receive. Their absence was your protection. Those tears you shed in solitude weren't in vain. They were the water that prepared the ground for the harvest you're beginning to reap today. Right? I receive it in the comments to seal this download of well-being into your life. Those who watch you from afar, wondering how you remain standing after so much pain, will soon see the answer. It wasn't your own strength. It was an invisible protection that sustained you through every fall. Now, you will be placed in a position others deemed unattainable for you, not out of ego, but through the manifestation of a justice that puts every piece in its rightful place. We are at a sacred window of time, a moment where the unexpected becomes reality in the blink of an eye. You must be spiritually alert, with your senses awakened, because the change will be swift and definitive. The preparation is over. It is time for manifestation. Your life is aligned with abundance and truth today. Can you feel how the air around you has changed in this last minute? It's not just a feeling. It's the miracle moving in your personal space. We are at the closing of the sacred frequency, and what you are about to hear is a final instruction, so that nothing that has been activated today is lost. Stay alert, because your life is no longer the same as it was a few minutes ago. You're ready, right now. The most important thing is to keep your senses heightened. That unexpected call, that message that arrives out of nowhere, or that hunch that gives you goosebumps. These aren't coincidences. Don't say, "I'll look into it later," or "maybe tomorrow," for this specific opportunity. There is no tomorrow. The time to act is right now. I'm not speaking to alarm you, but to assure you that you are under protection of an ancient promise. Very soon, you will notice that the atmosphere in your home feels different, lighter, more peaceful. This is a sign that divine intervention has crossed your threshold. Do not reject this well-being for fear that it is too good. Today is a day that pain finally bears fruit and transforms into wisdom. Receive with gratitude the peace that fills your home today. This encounter is so much more than words on a screen. It's a space of transformation that was activated because you chose to stay until the end. While others got distracted or left, you persevered, and there's a specific reward for those who remain. It's not an act. It's the reality of your spirit awakening to a frequency of success and stability that others have missed due to inattention. Your consistency opens the doors to your well-being. I want you to know that the record of your life is no longer sealed in doubt. There is a resounding yes written upon your future, signed with the authority of light. The guides and protectors assigned to your next stage are being activated right now. Suddenly, everything will begin to make sense. Doors that have been locked for years will move smoothly, and people who were once distant will reach out to you. But remember, this clarity requires you to continue caring for your heart. This is not the time to succumb to spiritual laziness. It is a time to protect what is being born within you. In the coming days, walk with awareness. If your intuition tells you to rest, do so. If it urges you to speak, do so with conviction. You are in a sacred alignment where every step matters. Write amen in the comments to seal this moment as the beginning of your breakthrough. Those who once ignored you will wonder how you managed to come so far in such a short time. You will smile silently, knowing it wasn't out of pride, but because you have attained your position of divine authority. The spiritual law of compensation has been set in motion. What you lost will now seek you out, and what was hidden will come to light to your benefit. You have been guided here by a higher purpose. This is a protected zone where miracles flourish and help arrives without delay. To ensure you continue walking in this light and don't miss a single instruction meant for your destiny, I invite you to take the final step. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. By sharing this reflection, you multiply the light in your own life and in the lives of those around you. And for those who wish to voluntarily support our mission to continue creating this content, the Super Thanks option is available below the video. Thank you for your generosity and for being part of this journey. Your new season has begun.